Sweet love, sweet love.
The humble Finessors on air with Ave and Dylan Sesco.
All right, episode 46.
Rudely interrupted. Pardon moi,
What happened?
Francois.
Who's out? Who's out of the finals?
No,
Who is
Austin.
it? Oh no.
Oh God, Austin Meadows is in my lineup and he's not playing today, so I got to change him out. If you want to snoop. You know
Yeah,
what
that
I'm
was.
saying?
I didn't care about that at all.
Well, you asked. You know what I mean? You asked what was going on, so let me just fix this real quick,
Yeah.
and then I'll be right with you in
Okay,
1 second.
I'll just talk to the fine folks at home.
That's cool.
The NBA finals start tonight. We're pretty excited. We're both wearing Warriors gear.
Very excited.
We're ready to go, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Against the Cleveland Cavaliers once again,
Yeah.
fourth time in a row. I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of. I'm not sick of the Warriors being there. I think it's
of course not.
It's duly needed. You know what I'm saying? For all the years that they, minus the Baron Davis and the Steven Jacksons, and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
like
that one
the Monte
flash in
Ellis
the
and
pan.
shit. Right, but them winning and going, consecutive years, it's no problem with me.
No, of course not. I don't want any team to go even back to back except my team.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I get mad at any other team that goes back to back,
yeah.
let alone 4 times in a row. Really, what is this, 8 times in a row for the Cleveland LeBrons?
7.
Cleveland, Miami LeBrons?
The one who gives up,
Yeah.
the LeBron that gives up.
Hey, a lot changed. I talk some shit. He kind of still does give up, though. When he wants to play, he'll play.
I beg to differ, but that's that's a long drawn.
I
out
talk shit about
argument.
the Rockets, and then they just adjusted everything.
Yeah,
And they came back strong. That
They
was a
did.
good series.
Yeah, it was a good series. Hard fought, on both sides. Cleveland versus
I
Boston.
had a bad
and-
feeling about it, too. I thought it was going to go a very terrible direction.
Really,
Yeah.
it started off pretty rough, right? They were down 10 points almost.
Oh, the Game 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing with Warriors. They just, torture you because that first half always sucks.
Yeah,
You're just like, oh, this is gonna be bad.
they're a second half team though. That third quarter is
Yeah.
crazy. Right?
Yeah. Anyways, I haven't been around in a while. You
Yeah.
and Bird did pretty good last week.
We gave our valiant effort.
Speaking of Bird's not here, he'll be
Right.
back.
Right.
We're adjusting everything. We're gonna have a whole new game plan, whole new setup.
Yeah,
It's exciting. Tell a friend. You know what I mean?
to tell a friend,
Get your mom on the horn. She's gonna
Right.
have to know.
phone your mothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um,
And then we're gonna maybe do some guests and stuff, some little guest spots of people if they are well versed in the topic that we feel like arguing about.
Yeah.
We might have some people.
might bring them on.
Yeah, and Bird is gonna be here. I think most of the time.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Yeah, he's
So I think you guys did very well last week without me.
thank you kindly.
I was in Lake Tahoe listening intently.
Right.
Yeah, you guys ruining my show. No, I'm just-
No, yeah. Oh,
I'm
your
just kidding.
show.
I'm just
Your
kidding.
show.
It's a joke.
Look
guys.
at me. Look at
It's a
me. I am the
joke.
captain. Look at me.
Yeah, that's
Look
what Bird said to me.
You can't look at me because somebody turned Hollywood. And
Yeah,
got their
you know what I mean?
shades on inside the house.
I watched the Howard Stern David Letterman interview last night, and Howard Stern talked about wearing sunglasses. So I was like, yeah, it's kind of cool.
That rocks. All right. Well,
Anyways, what else you been up to, huh? What's going on?
Not a
What's
lot.
the deal?
Not a lot. Just working, family life.
Okay.
The daily rigmarole, the grind.
Daily rigmarole, yeah.
the grind.
I'm trying to get out of that daily rigmarole.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Last night, my cousin, shout out Dustin Hempstead.
Shout out.
Stand-up comedian. He's been doing his thing for years in L.A., San Francisco, Seattle. Now he's in New York. He was back in the Bay yesterday through the very first annual. No, I don't think it's annual, but the first ever comedy mixtape, The Drought 7, a playoff Lil Wayne's, the Drought mixtapes.
Nice.
So he had 7 of his comedian buddies. They all went up. It was a great little venue in the Tenderloin in San Francisco. Cool room. He had tapped me to help record the audio. I'm not really that great with audio.
Okay.
So I was nervous. We had a little hiccup at the beginning, but it went fantastic. It sounds great. It's going to be released on, hopefully we're going to distribute it like Spotify, iTunes, all that, and do video. And then he wants to do them like all around the country, like Seattle, New York, everything.
Sounds perfect.
So it was great. That was a lot of fun. It just went well. And if any comedians, want me to like record their special, you know what I mean?
It looked crispy as hell,
ready to
man.
do it.
It looked like you did a bang up job on that.
I think I did. I'm very proud of myself. Yeah.
The snippets you showed me, it looked perfect.
It was cool too, because like I've been to a lot of local comedy shows. I've been to a lot of my cousin's shows as he's been coming up, and sometimes there's either very few people there, or the people there they're already familiar. They know, people like me, who's his cousin.
Sure.
But and last night I thought it was much of the same. The room was full, which was nice. Everyone was into it. There was no lulls. There was no weak spots.
Nice.
They all killed it. So in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, well, these people all, they all know one of the comedians. Like the comedian brought these people.
It's a good friendly atmosphere.
Yeah,
right?
but then after the show, people were like coming up to me like, hey, so do you guys do these shows every week? Like they're asking me these questions.
Wow.
I'm like, damn, so you people were just like,
fully entertained.
In off the street, and you don't even know the comedians. You know what I mean?
Right. That's
so I
cool.
was like, that was dope. That was really dope to see, actual just regular everyday people come in, not just friends and family.
Right.
Like
okay.
a lot of small local shows, it's friends and family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
definitely.
This was actually like there was people off the streets. These two young ladies jumped in a picture with me. I didn't know them, so I'm like, all right, well, I'm getting a threesome tonight.
Right, I'm sure.
Didn't go down.
Yeah, don't get me too'd, bro. Don't get me too'd.
Just kidding. No, it was cool though. It was
don't
cool
get Morgan Freeman. Wink, wink.
Man, Morgan, what's going on? Did you see the interview with him? Look, I'm totally for outing pieces of shit, right?
Right.
But this fucking lady on this show had a clip of him supposedly talking. I don't know what the word is. He just went sideways at her.
Okay.
And it was such bullshit.
Yeah, I'm sure.
She just wanted some clout off this story. So, like, basically, she was interviewing, like, Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, and, like, a third person.
Okay.
For some movie they were promoting. I don't remember which movie they were in together. But I think she was pregnant at the time. And then Michael Caine told a funny story about him accidentally complimenting a woman on being pregnant and she wasn't pregnant.
Okay.
The classic oopsie daisy
sure,
that a lot of people do. And then Morgan Freeman, he said something like, oh, I wish I was there for that. Right?
Okay.
Basically, he wishes he was there to see Michael Caine goof up and look silly.
Right? Yeah, not a problem.
His buddy.
Yeah,
right?
not a problem at all. Shouldn't be.
The lady took it like he meant, I wish I was there for that for when you got pregnant.
Well, yeah.
Is that not the biggest reach?
It's bullshit. Sounds like bullshit.
This we talked about this before. If you're gonna make claims, if you want to out terrible people, you want to do all that, stick to the meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stop this fringe shit.
Like, there's no sprinkle. Don't take the sprinkles from a cupcake. You know what I'm saying? Get to the gravy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have points and be direct about, my thing is these women that recently came out about him, because I heard a story where I guess he was filming some movie, and on the set he was complimenting a woman in not such a tasteful way. You know what I mean? Like he was saying
like a dirty old man.
Yeah, slick remarks. You know what I mean? But it could have totally been just misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? It could have been taken out of context for sure. Who knows what his real intentions were? But Jesus Christ, Morgan Freeman is a fucking legend. We don't need this. All this stuff coming out. I'm just thinking about it like at the time it happened, right? So when she was so deeply offended, and these 7 women.
To be honest, I haven't seen any of the claims other than that bullshit.
Those numbers can be smudged anyway. But for however many, when an awkward situation takes place, it'd probably be in your best interest to correct them on the spot, right? Yeah. Opposed to later on being so deeply offended that you go to the press. That just seems like what it is. It seems like a reach now. Yeah, and it's getting kind of old. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That can go both ways, because in women's defense, it's the classic thing. They're scared to come forward because, some of these people have a lot of power, And it's just the culture of a lot of women are raised to like be seen, not heard.
I guess.
So there are some legitimate reasons why a woman might not say something at the time.
I mean, but a publicist
and there's
like
just the shame sometimes.
Well,
I mean, it depends on the situation. But like Harvey Weinstein, if he takes you into his office,
he's going to butt pounding jail. You see that?
Yeah, but if he takes you into his office and gropes you and treats you like a piece of meat and then threatens your career, there's some shame behind that.
For sure. That's
so you're not gonna want to run out of the room like, oh, guess what just happened?
Right. That's a separate case, though.
No,
that's
that's what I'm saying, though. I'm just saying, it depends. Sometimes there are legitimate reasons why women might not come forward in that moment.
I dig it, but putting someone in their place is, to not say anything inappropriate is, that's human nature.
Yeah.
Everyone should just use that knee jerk, that gut feeling of, this isn't right. Let me just put it out there real quick. I mean, it's easy.
I think we had talked about this before. Like, I think it's up to our generation who are having kids and raising kids. You don't have a daughter. I don't have a daughter, but I have a niece. To really empower these girls.
Yeah.
And be like, if someone does something inappropriate, say some shit.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Do
know
better.
What I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, some people didn't have that or just wasn't spoken about. But I think now society, we're a little more open to have these conversations.
Yeah.
So hopefully that will be somewhat corrected in the future as we raise our children and say, you do have worth. And speak up.
Self-value.
Yeah, and speak up when people... diminish that or whatever.
But in the same sense, like where's this headed? Like where's this going? So, all right, out Morgan Freeman. He's about 3 ticks away from being 80.
Yeah. I didn't read any of the claims against him.
I just seen.
What did he do?
I seen.
Just inappropriate comments?
Yeah, I seen CNN. I guess he touched the small woman's back. I don't know if you know what I mean. They took that.
Really?
Yeah. He put it, but they had 2 women who were sources from the other women that came out,
okay,
and they were explaining the women's story, and they were talking to another female news analyst on CNN, and it was pretty much just 3 bitter women. I'm sorry, I'm not, no offense. Yeah. But from what I seen, it was more or less like CNN was just trying to stir the pot. Mm-hmm. Rather than actually have, they weren't even telling the stories actually clear. They didn't have the source on there and they're interviewing the source. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, that could go either way. That could be trumped up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really going to, but it is what it is. I guess like we talk about this every week.
Yeah. We had talked about this with the Aziz one.
Right.
Stop scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like I just said, get to the meat and potatoes. Let's get the real guys, not the awkward fucking. And Morgan Freeman's just an old creep. You know what I mean? It's not worth jail time.
Right. He's not going to. What do you guys?
Unless I'm wrong, like I said, I didn't hear the claims. So unless
no. The claims aren't leading to him going.
It's not like a Cosby Weinstein
thing, like, but like, what are you getting from this though? Too, it's like it's almost just like
he's not really even gonna work anymore, anyways, just because.
But not old. Even that. No. I mean, he's fucking doing a lot. You know what I mean?
No, I know, but it's gonna start tapering off.
I doubt it. Oh yeah, well yeah, age wise.
Yeah, anyways, it's gonna start tapering off. So like, what? Going public, it does seem like a clout grab.
Yeah, it doesn't. Like you're not really going to hurt an 80-year-old Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
it's not. I mean, he could. I'm sorry, maybe this is callous to me, but he could totally just laugh this shit off. You know what I'm saying? And just go about his day. It's nothing he's going to be drugged into court for. Yeah, I mean,
I thought the claims were a lot worse than that, but like I said, I didn't look into them. Yeah, so, I mean, if it's just come on, like that's kind of.
It's a reach.
It's
a reach around Susan.
I've said some super inappropriate things before in my life. And some of them I regret. Some of them I don't because they were supposed to be jokes. Sure. Funny. And the thing is, my intentions were always good. You know what I mean? Even if I joke around, whatever. So it's like this 80-year-old guy, like if he...
Let's paint the picture of him being Satan. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Let's do it.
Like,
He's a womanizing fucking actor who takes advantage of fucking. I think one of them was like a publicist, and he said some comments to her that offended her. Okay, but
like I said, I'll take this all back if there's worse shit. But if he just said some inappropriate shit, just in the that is like I highly doubt that in the moment. Just be like, hey, that was inappropriate. Don't say that to me.
Sure, boom,
that's it.
Move along.
He might be offended, but whatever.
Right.
And the thing is, he's
really going to ruin your career? Is he really?
Yeah. And that's the thing is Morgan Freeman has always been talent.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's never, as far as I know, he's never been the producer, director. He's not that. He's not Harvey Weinstein. Or one of those guys who can really dangle a career over you.
Yeah. So Harvey's done, though.
He's done. He's going to jail, right?
He's going to jail.
That's crazy.
It's fucking outstanding, dude. Get that fucking
Can you believe it?
Shit off the street.
A white man is going to jail.
I can't, actually. But no, it's crazy that he showed up looking all meek and old, and that's what they do. They lose all kinds of weight and say it's from stress. And, he showed up with his 15 lawyers. And
the thing is, too, a lot of the clips they'll show leading up to it are from years and years ago. So you don't, you know what I mean? Because I've seen that where it'd be like, they'll show clips like from Beretta, the dude who killed. Yeah. They'll show the clips when he was young because that's what he was known for.
Yeah, sure.
And then all of a sudden he walks out and he looks like a fucking ghost.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I've heard of that though. People going to,
definitely
on the verge of serving a prison stint, and they lose all their weight to look worse in front of the judge and jury. Yeah. It's just
like how the presidents go in and go out completely different.
They do. Yeah, they go out fucking stressed the fuck out. It
still trips me out when I see like Obama in his first year and his no gray in his hair.
Yeah, he looked like he ran triathlons and shit with fucking bear strapped to his back. Funny. And it's crazy. Now he's fucking like not with a walker or anything like that, but I'm sure he's not hooping the same. I guarantee you that those Achilles and those knees aren't fucking doing him any services. You know what I'm saying?
I'm wounded from the batting cages, so I can only imagine.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I wish you would. It's almost like you're wearing the glasses right now. Like you got a shiner. You know what I'm saying? Like just so you can see that he doesn't have a shiner.
No glasses.
I'm clear. I'm helping you out, brother, because it almost. I mean, fuck, dude. It was either Hollywood or you got a shiner.
A little bit of both.
You know what I'm saying? But
let's go on Hollywood on him.
Yeah. No, I feel it. I feel it.
Well, so we had talked about. Did you want to get into the King Push?
I don't know if you want to.
So
I don't know if you want to.
I definitely want to.
Let's jump all over it then.
All right,
let's start this off fresh.
Let's start at the beginning.
There's a lot of fucking haters out there.
Let's start at the beginning. There was a song called "What Happened to That Boy," right? There's a song back in the day called "What Happened to That Boy."
Okay.
Clips
and it had
Big
the bird,
Timers.
and it had the
right.
Oh, it was the Clips and Big Timers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? All wasn't it? What Happened to That Boy? It was Clips and Big Timers featuring the Clips.
Yes,
right?
It was. Yeah.
So that led us to present day. It was like 15 years later.
It's good. Stroke those flames. Stroke those flames.
No, if anyone doesn't know or is not a hip hop head, Drake and Pusha T are in a little bit of a battle right now. It's been long overdue. I've been waiting on this for years. Because they've been throwing jabs at each other for like fucking the last 5 years probably.
I guess.
Before that, Pusha T was going at mostly Baby and Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
But then he flipped it. And
he shifted his gears.
He had some lines about Drake in one of my all-time favorite songs, Exodus 23:1.
Never heard it.
Are you serious?
Never
That's
heard
one of my favorite tracks of all time.
Wonderful.
That's fucking nuts that you haven't heard it.
That's cool.
So you don't even know what you're talking about. All right.
I don't know what I'm
talking about. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts then?
Okay, thoughts.
Go ahead.
Thoughts.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay. We were just talking about cloud chasers. We were, before we started this podcast, there's relevant rappers and there's irrelevant rappers. And based off of numbers and fans, Pusha T would be on the irrelevant side. Okay.
That's fucking nuts.
This is here's my reasoning for this. This man just dropped an album. Okay. It would be in his best interest to start throwing rocks at the throne. Not to say Drake is the number one rapper in the game, because he's not. He's a pop star, but God damn it, that motherfucker works his ass off. It is in his best interest to shit on the person who he thinks may be in the higher stature, which is Drake. That's fine. Long stem beef between Lil Wayne, Birdman, Pusha T, Rick Ross, add some more names, right? Doesn't matter. If we're talking just the rap, right? Pusha T released one. What was it called? Siren, or what was it?
Infrared. The recent one.
The first one was Infrared.
Yeah. Okay. That wasn't the first one. That was the recent one.
Well, that's
what actually got Drake.
That's when he wasn't sneak dissing, and he was actually he threw Drake's name in. Okay, he was all
he
the
didn't
ones
say Drake's name.
Well, he pretty much
he said Baby's name, but he said Baby's name a bunch of times.
But he was talking subliminals again. If you're a rapper and you're going full bore, if I got a problem with you, Sco, am I going to tell you? Mm-hmm. Am I gonna say it by name? If I have a problem, if I have a problem with you, and I'm speaking to someone else about that problem, would I say your name? This is the dude I have a problem with, right? So subliminal jabs don't really get you anywhere. So he put out the first diss record, right? Which
wasn't really even a full diss record.
It's outstanding.
It had some shots.
He's fire. He's fire. Pusha T got bars. Ben had bars. Bars. If you asked someone besides this man and a few sprinkled in others what Pusha T's best rap song was, they couldn't give it to you. They'd say Grinding. That was the Clips. That wasn't Pusha T. No. That was the Clips and Pharrell. Wait a minute. Can I let me get mine. Let me get mine out.
I didn't say nothing.
All right. So first diss track, right? Stroked a little flames, said some subliminals. Drake caught wind. Wrote a diss track. Murdered him. In my opinion, murdered him. Said his wife's name on it, which was a lower blow than he's usually known for. I don't even think he went to that extent when he dismantled Meek Mill, which this guy will probably disagree with that too. But the person who lost pumps out a second diss record because they don't think what they said on the first one was good enough to beat the rebuttal. So the second one drops, and he's really in his feelings. Really in his feelings. No one posts a picture when really the blackface, that was for social awareness. Also for a clothing line. All wrapped in one. But you put the blackface on and make it seem as if this dude is pretty much making a mockery of black culture. It's great. You lost. So now what do? You go low. That's what you do. You go start reaching. So what he did was he started reaching about, this dude's personal life, baby mama's bastard children's. Hey, fucking A. So you got a bastard children out there you don't want fucking, out in the blue, and you're an A-list rapper? Fine by me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about your child anyway. I care about your raps, your multi-platinum records that you put out, and something to shake my ass to in the club and maybe have my girl fucking shaking her ass on me. All right. But when you go that low, you lost. And you felt a certain way. You can't be 42 and be going at a 33-year-old and think that you're going to gain some steam for your new album release, which this is a gimmick. This rap battle is a gimmick that he started to sell some records because good music, they don't do shit with their artists. You don't even know an album came out until it drops with good music. So in order for him to make a lane for himself, he had to go at one of the higher cats that he already had problems with Birdman and Wayne. And all I know is it's a cheap gimmick. He took an L. He's gonna keep taking L's. No one really listens to his music except this dude right here. And a few sprinkled in others who are fucking, that's their opinion though. They can have that opinion. Fine. But, I rock with winners. You know what I'm saying? I'm a part of the winner's circle. What I mean? Look me up, Google me. I rock with winners. I don't fuck with the losers. Not too often. Especially not the ones who try and make a few more bucks off of their album by dissing somebody that high up. Go ahead. What do you got?
I completely disagree with almost everything you said.
No doubt.
I think you need to get out of your bubble because you say you didn't hear that, so it doesn't count.
No. I said
you said you never heard Exodus 23:1. I said except your opinion is invalid.
I said except a few people sprinkled in.
He has a huge fan base.
No, he doesn't.
Because you don't listen to him?
No, he doesn't.
Pusha T
75,000 albums sold in the first week is not huge.
In the hip hop world, he is huge. Okay. He's not a pop star like Drake.
Cool.
You listen to pop music. That's
sure.
fine.
I sure do. I shake my ass to it.
That's fine. I like pop music too.
It's wonderful.
But I'm saying don't discredit Pusha T because he's not a radio artist. He's one of the biggest rappers when you consider just rap.
Biggest?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
He has his own shoe.
The fuck does that have to do with anything? The dude.
He has his own shoe.
The 40-year-old that he's running under pretty much runs Adidas and shit. So yeah, I would hope he'd have his own shoe. That's not saying anything for him, bro.
That is saying something to him. That is saying something.
What else you got?
First of all, he's been dissing them for years.
Cool.
You got HGTV, Untouchable, Exodus. I think it was on My God.
You think?
I just can't remember the bar, which song it was, but it's so many.
Okay.
He's been dissing them for years. So I don't see how that was a gimmick. Infrared was not a full Drake diss track. It just had shots at them.
Subliminals.
All he talked about was how Rick Ross dissed Baby and everyone celebrated it.
Remind me how that's his fucking business.
I mean, you should only rap about shit that's going on in your household.
No, but just remind me how much Drake or Lil Wayne eats from Birdman makes him shit. Remind me.
Because Birdman owes him money.
So go at Birdman.
He does. That's who he's been going to.
Dude, if you don't see the buildup in this, do you not see the buildup?
Of course there can be a buildup, but it's not.
This is a buildup for his
You're
album.
making it seem that petty, and it's not. He's been dissing them for years.
That's good.
It's just you don't know about it.
Okay.
So you think it doesn't count.
I've heard, but it didn't matter to me.
Get out of your bubble, my friend.
That's not
all right,
swatting a fly.
You're a front runner. I get it.
I'm a
that's
front
fine.
runner.
That's
I
fine.
go for the winners, brother. I go for the winners.
That's fine. I don't go for just. It's not a popularity contest to me.
Obviously,
Pusha T is one of the best rappers of all time. I've been a huge fan of his for years. He's been one of my favorite rappers for years.
I agree to all this, but he's not.
I like Drake too. I love Drake's music. It's just the fact that
he's not even top 5 on his own label.
That's it. Even Drake knows that's bullshit.
It's not bullshit, dude.
All right, name who's above him on
Big
his own
Sean,
label.
Kanye, 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz not on good music.
He was, and when he was, Pusha T wasn't even releasing records. Boom.
Pusha T's better than all 3 of them.
Wrong.
He is 100% is.
Okay.
You don't even listen to Pusha T.
I do.
You don't.
I have.
You heard a couple tracks here and there.
Sure.
You haven't even heard Exodus.
I don't care.
You should care because that means you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
But why is it?
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Are you getting upset?
I'm getting upset.
Why?
I'm gonna start.
Why are you getting upset?
I'm not actually upset.
Well, we just need to like the
I'm just saying.
You're down with riding coattails.
How is that riding coattails?
No. I'm saying what he's doing right now.
You're riding coattails.
I'm not. I root for winners.
No, you root for the popularity contest.
You're like a little girl with Instagram. I follow the money.
Memes.
I follow the money trail.
Right, that's
and the money trail leads straight up. So
you
past.
You don't care about authenticity or anything like that, or just pure talent, or bars, or
bro. I care about shaking my ass, bro. And enjoying myself.
That's fine. So why can't you realize? Why can't you realize? Oh, that's my lane. I guess this lane isn't really for me.
And this is the thing. This is the thing right here. I don't mind about the opinion of others saying that Push is top 5 on their list, top 3, number 1. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care. That's great. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it. But in the same sense, don't blow smoke up my ass when you're saying things like. Drake doesn't write his own bars. God damn it, the person that he fucking runs under doesn't write his either. Whole albums. God damn it, Kanye don't write shit. Kanye don't produce half of his music. But you're gonna throw rocks about that? Okay, mark that off. Okay.
I didn't say nothing.
You know what?
I agree with that.
No, you know what really fucks with the whole argument for me, and this is some real shit. When niggas bring up race, right?
Yeah.
On any level, in any circle, on any hype, They're only doing that shit because they think that's the lowest blow they can go to. Mm-hmm. It's pretty low.
Yeah, I mean, the Pusha T bars about race was from a Drake documentary. That's like he literally almost took word for word what Drake has said.
But whatever the case is, when you, like I said, when you put him in in blackface, and you have him,
but he literally took Drake's words about it.
Well,
it was from the documentary. If you watch there's like a little documentary thing about Drake when he was like 17 on Degrassi.
Yeah.
And he almost said word for word, I didn't want to grow out a fro because it wasn't nappy enough. He basically said that. So that's why Pusha T said that. He took Drake's actual words.
All right. Well,
you know what I mean?
When you try and steer it towards the fact that somebody of a mixed race doesn't know if they're black or what, there are things that go on in mixed race people in their minds where they aren't socially accepted by blacks or whites or you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but when you go that low, your feelings were hurt.
Yeah.
You don't pull up that kind of card unless your feelings were hurt. His feelings were hurt.
I think he baited Drake and he just went all in. I don't know if his feelings were hurt.
I think his feelings were completely demolished,
Drake,
bro.
Drake had a whole verse about Pusha T last year.
You brought up a dude who has MS.
Tupac talked about sickle cell, Prodigy. What's the difference?
Bro, all I'm going to say is this. You don't bring up those kind of touchy things unless your feelings are hurt.
No, I disagree. It's a diss battle. You bring up whatever the fuck.
Nah.
I disagree.
Nah. It's good. Like I said.
And he even said right before those lines, he said, oh, you want to talk about Kanye? Well, I'll talk about your producer. That's what his bars said. I forgot what the actual bars were. But he's like, all right, he'll talk about your producer.
All right. Drake's not talking about your producers on Norcos and shit like that. He said your producer gets shit written for him, but you coming at me. You know what the crazy thing is, and this is where like people take L's and they don't know how they got there, and they're just holding a big ass L, and they're like, fuck my life, bro. I'm holding this L now. Doesn't feel good. But let me tell you what. Stemming back from the Meek Mill Drake battle, right? Which really wasn't a battle. Drake dismantled him. Mm-hmm. Not only did he predict the future, right? Nicki left Meek. He predicted that.
That's not hard to predict.
Whatever the case is. She was showing up to every single court day when he was going to court and shit like that. But
most relationships fail. That's not a big fucking...
Whatever the case is.
Especially celebrities.
It was a prediction. He predicted it. Not only after this dude thought it was cool to out him after he did a song on his album, whoever wrote the bars, right? Did a song on his album that was a platinum song about one of the only ones on the album, the one with Drake. But...
No, nobody's disagreeing that Drake's one of the biggest artists in the world.
But this is where it's even worse. After you take an L, this is the worst L. You're locked up, and you got a dude saying who you try to just diminish. You just try to fuck with his money, right? You got the dude saying free Meek Mill on stage with 50,000 people screaming Drake's name, not Meek's. And he says, free Meek Mill. Hold that L, sir. Have that. Enjoy it.
Man,
I'm just being real.
I didn't know you were a cheerleader.
No, I'm just being real.
No, you're not. Because you're being a cheerleader. But that's fine.
All right,
Drake
bro.
is Superman.
He's
the greatest of all time.
Nobody's saying that. I didn't say he was the greatest.
You just said that with all your words.
I didn't say he was the greatest.
If you took all your words, took the letters, jumbled them up, put them in an alphabet soup, it would say Drake is Superman.
I said hold the L. See, this is the delusional shit that people get into.
You're delusional.
How am I delusional? This is all facts.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not at all.
All I know is
Drake won the battle. I'm not saying he didn't.
All I know is nigga, Pusha T shit will go triple aluminum, nigga, and he can sit wherever he's sitting and live in his 40s. That's fine, bro.
He has a whole song about this called "You'd Rather Be More Famous Than Rich."
That's fine. That's fine.
It's not a popularity contest. He doesn't do radio singles.
Good.
He's not a pop star.
Good, because nobody's gonna listen to him anyway. Except a few sprinkled
petty shit.
No, I'm just being honest. If you want to, hey, no. Look. If you want to call a city or call me a cheerleader, I'm just being honest. I follow the money. Like I said, I rock with winners.
It's a popularity contest.
Sure.
They got you.
No, I like bar for bar. I think Drake murdered him. My opinion. Everyone's entitled to that.
You're about the only person.
That's fine.
That's fine. To me, Drake's best bars in this battle were last year on Two Birds, One Stone. It's funny because right before all this popped off, I literally showed my brother that song. Like, dude, Drake got it, Pusha right here. And that was his best bar.
Was someone listening for it? Were you listening for it? You were listening for it, weren't you?
What do you mean? No, it's 100% about Pusha T. Everyone knew
that. Okay, cool.
It's common knowledge.
Okay.
It like literally
I just want to make sure
dissected it on the Joe Budden podcast.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it's well known that he was going at Push, and then people even last year were like, "Why is he not responding? Is he going to respond?"
Okay,
that's why. And then everyone was surprised that he waited this long and then did it on this album to take his shots back.
Did it on this album.
But I mean, that's how Push is. He's not. You know what I mean? The last few years, he like kind of stopped the whole mixtape thing that he was doing before.
Right.
And Kanye had, I guess, from what he says on the interviews, Kanye has like total control over it.
Okay.
So he basically tells Push, "Nah, this is how we're doing it."
Okay.
And he disagrees a lot. So he said he disagreed with Kanye. He wanted to do more than 7 songs, but then Kanye was like, "No, we're only doing 7," and shit like that. So Kanye kind of has total control over the project.
It's perfect.
So I'm just saying that's probably why.
Damn near leave it in the hands of an unstable dude.
But look, my point is this didn't come out of nowhere. This has been built up for years.
Okay.
Yeah, he took shots at him on HGTV, on Untouchable. He talked about, something, you're the last one to find out that baby owns the cars.
Right.
Shit like that, right? He always has these bars about them. And then all he said on Infrared was that Rick Ross goes at Birdman, everyone celebrates it. I go at Birdman, everyone said I was tripping. That's all he said.
Okay.
And, then he had some little, the Ghost Rider line.
Yeah.
The line about Quentin.
Right.
It wasn't a full diss track.
But he was gearing up. You said he was
I think
baiting.
Pusha T for years has wanted the full diss track, but he wouldn't get it from Drake. He finally got it from Drake.
Right.
And then that's why he unleashed the story of Adidon.
Okay. Which is fire.
I think they're both fire. I like them both.
Which is fire.
This is the thing. I don't hate Drake. I like Drake a lot. I listen to Drake's music. I was listening to Drake on the way here. I'm a huge Drake fan. It's just about the authenticity of the person.
Okay.
And that's not street shit either. I just see like Drake.
The authenticity of a person.
He'll adjust his fucking.
The dude who's a cocaine cowboy, and you're talking about authenticity. Let's talk about that again, because we don't even know if he's authentic. We don't know what fucking bricks he's sold.
Everyone says he is. I mean, everyone he ran with went down
all the time. Okay.
Everyone he ran with went down. You know what I mean? Wonderful. His brother says it. Everyone says it.
His brother,
and I'm not like I said. I wasn't even talking about the street shit. I was talking about as a person.
Right.
When Pusha T is talking, I feel like, oh, this is really him just talking. He's just doing an interview. Where Drake, I feel like it's more calculated, and he does the fake accents and shit. Like
money.
Joe Budden said on his disses, Joe Budden's disses were fire, but nobody paid attention to him. But he said like, your accent changes depending on what state you're in.
Another washed up rapper.
Right? That's fine. He's got bars. I love Joe Budden.
It's cool.
Yeah, I know he's not popular.
Triple wood.
He's not popular, so you don't care.
Triple wood.
That's so weird to me, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Look, this is my thing. With Drake, I wish, even as a Drake fan, I just wish he would have stayed more authentic to himself. Where he is on a lot of songs, but then he'll switch it up and he's suddenly a fucking mafia don. You know what I mean? He'll play that part, and then he's fucking Jamaican, and then he's this. And
he rocks waves.
But this is the thing.
Is it a problem to rock a wave out there, you guys? Is it a problem to rock a wave?
But
no, because we all change our style, dude.
There's ways to do it.
We all.
But he takes it and leaves it.
Dude,
he takes so many people's style and then just leaves them.
Okay. Leaves them?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, there's a whole wake of people that he took their whole shit and left them.
Just like he said, do you think they needed him or did he need them?
They needed him. He's one of the biggest stars on the planet. What does that mean? None of that matters on a face-to-face personal level. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the authenticity, how genuine a person is. I'm not talking about the artistry. I'm not talking about the popularity. Drake is a huge artist. He makes great music. Great music. I love Drake's music. I have all his music on my phone.
Right.
I listen to it all the time.
Right.
I'm just saying, I wish he would be more true to himself. Be a square because you're a square. I'm a square. I would love to hear more square music. Okay. Marvin's Room is for pathetic people. I'm pathetic, so I fucking love that song. Make more pathetic people music because we're all a little pathetic. You know the way Drake was like,
don't follow the wave, don't follow the money. Make pathetic music for me.
No,
cool.
That's not what he can still make the same music. It's just the persona around it is what bothers me. You don't understand what I'm saying?
All right. I understand
because he's got money now, so he's got people around him, so they'll beat up a lowly producer and suddenly they're the fucking mob. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that dumb shit. Just be the Drake that hosts like Saturday Night Live and is hilarious and personable and everyone loves him. Be that Drake. That's what I'm saying.
He lost that?
No, I'm saying he goes back and forth. He flip-flops. That's what I'm saying. He rides waves, like you said, and then it just doesn't come across as genuine to me. That's my issue.
All right.
Make pathetic people music because I'm pathetic and I could use some more theme songs.
That's opinions, just like my opinion. As far as people's careers go,
that's fine.
And the popularity doesn't matter. A flame that's been going on for 15 years, because the person above him owes him money, but he's stroking a flame and he got a record and he got an album coming out. That sounds petty to me, but it's good though because a lot of us are petty. You know what I mean? But
I don't care about the popularity. You care about it.
It's not popularity.
I don't care about who sells the most. I don't care about who has the most money. Yeah, I don't.
Because I think that's the most relevant thing into fucking a rap career. How much money you make.
No, I don't think so at all. I disagree.
So you could 100%. so you could be a broke ass rapper and you're good with that because you're authentic.
Like Pusha T said, I'd rather be more rich than famous. That's his whole lane. He doesn't make radio hit singles. That's not what he does. So I don't know why you judge him on Drake's.
I'm not judging him. All I'm saying is if I'm in a career where I can make X amount of dollars per hour, right? Mm-hmm. We're lawyers. Me and you.
Drake's shit is getting split so many ways, and that's one of Pusha T's whole things.
All right.
If you look on I don't even know if they do the discs anymore, but if on the CDs you look at the back of Drake's, it has fucking 5 different label imprints.
Wonderful. He's feeding families. Cheers.
Dude, you will find anything.
I'm making a valid argument based off of my opinion, bro.
You're tap dancing around trying to find any out you can find for Drake.
Because it's my opinion is he's a more relevant rapper than Pusha T's
in the pop world he is
ever been. Put like this.
In the pop world he definitely
put like this. Put
mainstream.
Like this. Put like this. Before this is crazy. Before Drake's career was even a career, Pusha had a lane. Right? So hands down, he should surpass him.
That's not how it works.
Well, there's levels to this shit.
He's still here. Pusha T's still here and still relevant. He's just not relevant on a mainstream level. I know you're Mr. EDM Festival now.
No. I've only been to one EDC.
I know,
you know what I'm saying? But like, no. No, but see, hey, this is where it goes.
Look, Drake is the Coachella crowd rapper.
The other day, let me tell a story real quick. The other day, I gave my opinion about who won. Mm-hmm. Right? And it was my opinion.
Yeah.
Give a fuck. My opinion ain't worth fucking a loaf of bread. Right? Someone else says my opinion is a trash ass opinion. Why?
Who was that?
Tokes.
He was right.
Alex. No, but it's my opinion.
No, I know.
Am I like look. See, this is the thing right here. Hold on. Hmm. When someone gets mad because they know they losing, then they start taking shots at the other person's character. All I did was give my opinion.
Yeah.
But what did you do?
What did I do?
You started throwing shots. You're a cheerleader. You started saying this. You started saying that because you don't like my opinion.
This is the thing. I think
but my shit's not going to
misguided.
My shit's not going to conform to yours.
I think your opinion is biased.
Like I said. On a career,
the way you're tap dancing around doing mental gymnastics to validate some of the shit that happens
on a career basis for me, on a career matched with another career.
Yeah.
If I'm in this lane as a rapper,
yeah.
or I'm in this lane as a doctor or a surgeon or a lawyer, I don't want this person to outperform me. So let me go ahead and ride whatever wave I need to get up there and really compete.
That's what you value. But now
you got somebody who's not even on the same atmosphere talking about the next dude.
This isn't some nobody.
And then when somebody else gives their opinion that someone else counts as invalid or a suspect opinion, whatever, then they get so bitter about it. They start throwing shots.
I'm not bitter.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not bitter. I just think your opinion is biased.
What the real conversation consists of, and this is the reason why I pretty much, you know what I mean, I got some chuckles off on our friend Tokes, is the fact that the first thing he said was, "Oh yeah, you're gonna go for the dude whose face is painted in blackface and called me a coon." Now, let me tell you something about coons. You float around in your mom's backyard and shit. All right. As you do. Before you throw shots, be sure you got your shit right. I'm just saying.
Wait, no, how can you do that?
Not you. I'm saying the next person.
I know, but how can you say that to him, but then Pusha T can't say nothing about 40?
Bro, all I'm going to say is this. That
was the same exact thing.
Look, because I just based my opinion off of it. And someone reacted with something negative towards me. Let's talk about the rap. Don't say it towards me. Don't call me a coon because I'm going for the dude in blackface.
I don't agree with that.
Fuck shit is that?
I don't agree with that.
So pretty much, this goes to, you know what I mean, people that genuinely talk to me on all kinds of little hypes and levels and shit like that. If you feel like it's in your best interest to disagree with somebody's opinion, there's ways to do that. But you don't have to act a certain route just because this person has a varying opinion from yours.
Yeah. Look, this is
that's my thing.
This is my thing with it though. Is like he said something disrespectful to you, so you volleyed back, said something disrespectful to him.
Because I'm not. So I don't lay down.
But then you were just talking shit about Pusha T for saying something about 40.
What do you mean?
That's the same exact thing.
Oh, because he threw some shit out about Kanye getting ghostwritten lyrics. So he said something about his MS. Jesus Christ! He said he was talking about ghostwritten lyrics.
Sickle cell.
Yeah, so
Tupac brought up Prodigy.
So now you bring up that?
There's no rules in war.
God damn! The nigga that's hurt brings up the worst. The nigga that was hurt off of my opinion said, "Oh, you're gonna root for the dude in blackface because you're a coon." That's a hurt nigga. You're hurt. When you can't win an argument, you bring up shit about the person's character because you're hurt.
Or they're just biased, so you got to point that out. That's all I'm doing. You're biased as fuck. That's all. I don't look. I'm a huge Pusha T fan, but I don't think I'm biased.
Hey, you're saying I'm biased?
Some of the best bars in the battle were two birds, one stone.
You're saying
Drake killed him.
You're saying I'm biased because you think I haven't listened to Pusha, but you tripping.
Dude, you haven't heard Exodus.
So what?
That was the first major volley.
So if we ran it, if you put it on and I listen to it right now, I probably would know, and I probably have heard that song. But it wasn't valid enough for me to give it any more spins. Because
you're a popular kind of guy. You like popularity.
Whatever. No. It's not a popularity thing. Bar for bar, song for song, track for track, Pusha T couldn't sweep Drake's floor. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Because you're a
platinum
Drake fan.
Artist would.
I'm pretty sure Pusha T has some platinum plaques.
There's another topic at hand. Do you want to keep going? You got more?
I thought there was something else, and I can't remember what it was.
About the...
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I think right now Pusha T's winning. Drake's not lost yet, but he can come back. Mm-hmm. I'm not biased. I like Meek Mill better than Drake, but Drake beat him in the battle. I'm not biased. I'll keep it real. The Meek Mill fucked up, I think, because the best ammo he had against Drake, he didn't put in bars.
And he didn't come out with anything else. He didn't want to release anything else.
Look, that song "Wanna Know," the first one.
Yeah.
I think that song is a lot better than people give it credit for. It just wasn't good enough to compete with Back to Back and then Charged Up, right? But it was a good
Charged Up wasn't even really that.
No, that was
awe-inspiring. But
that was his infrared. That was his infrared.
Back
but
to
look,
back.
This is the thing.
Oh my lord!
But that's the thing. That's Drake's advantage is he can make a hit song.
Right.
So he makes his diss track you can dance to.
Right.
Right. So it's always going to be a popularity contest. That's why it's very difficult to ever beat Drake.
Is it a popularity contest or people just want to root for the underdog?
How is Drake the underdog?
I didn't say he's underdog, but Push is.
Right now, you're saying?
Career-wise, he's underdog. You want to
only
root for
the mainstream
underdog.
people, though.
Exactly.
Not in hip-hop.
But that doesn't, bro, career to
Not in
career.
hip-hop,
Career to career. We're not, career to career, he is the underdog. He is under 500. You make,
Dude,
if you put $1 on Pusha
career,
T and he wins, you won 1,000.
Pusha T's career is
You
going
got to
on
bet 1,000 to win $1 on Drake.
Pusha T's career is going on 20 years right now. I don't think that's a loser. Like he said, you'd rather be more famous than rich. He doesn't care about that.
That's
he doesn't do radio singles. He's not that guy. So I'm saying you can't judge him based on Drake's career because that's not the career he ever went for.
Great.
Drake wants to do the Coachella crowd.
He never went for that.
Drake never did?
Pusha T never went for that on the Clips first album?
No.
Come on, bro.
That was
Pharrell
not
produced,
mainstream.
That shit was mainstream as fuck.
That's
why the only
it was
time
not
people,
mainstream as fuck.
It was.
That was the Neptunes doing these fucking what do you call it? Garage beats. And
it was though.
That wasn't. No,
it was mainstream.
It wasn't.
It was.
Even then, that was almost
years ago.
That was almost 20 years ago.
But you can ask someone.
What are you talking about?
But that's the thing. That's the thing. You could ask someone, not you per se, and not a through and through Pusha T fan like yourself, right? Yeah. What his hottest song is, and all they'll say is grinding, and it's not even a Pusha T song. That's a Clips song.
Okay,
this is true.
Okay, that's
bro.
cool. That's cool. I don't care about that. The popularity doesn't fucking matter at all to me.
Root for the underdog.
It has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm talking about in the world of hip-hop. That's what I give a fuck about when it comes to this battle. The mainstream shit, the meme makers, the Coachella crowd, I don't give a fuck what they think. They're always going to ride with the popular person.
Cool.
That's fine. But that's not what I'm doing. And the thing is, I'm not cheerleading. I like Pusha T. He's one of my favorite artists. I love Drake's music.
I never said I dislike Pusha T.
But I'm not rooting for anyone.
I never said I dislike Pusha T. I actually said...
You disparaged him a lot.
No, that nigga got bars. Bars, but I could tell a gimmick when I see one when you're coming out with an album. I can see it. I smelt it.
I'm sorry he heard Drake.
Said this was
Are
gimmick.
You okay? I'm sorry he heard Drake. Are you going to be all right?
All I'm saying is if look, see, this is the thing. This is what they do. They start making it about me when my opinion varies from them. Because they root for the underdog. They want the other person to follow them so hard.
I'm sorry,
but
dude. I'll get Pusha T on the horn.
That's one of your known proponents, though. That's one of your known proponents.
Mine?
Yeah. When people don't fall in line with certain opinions from others, bro, the first thing they do is start throwing silent jabs.
Don't we want the personal touch on this podcast?
Silent jabs. That's what they do.
Don't we want the personal touch on this podcast?
They start saying cheerleader. They start saying popularity contest.
You were just cheerleading for the last 45 minutes.
I wasn't, though. I was keeping it real. I said I root for winners.
All right.
Top down.
That's fine.
Top down in the winner. That's what winners do.
All right, look. Cheers. I don't give a fuck about the popularity. He does. That's it.
He cares about rooting for the underdog. You know what I'm saying? And then
I never said that at all.
You do. You just said it with all your words. All your words, if you scrabble them all up and you put it together, you know what I mean? You're rooting for the underdog.
I didn't say that.
I'm
not rooting for anyone.
You are.
I'm not rooting.
Don't matter.
I'm enjoying it.
Me too.
I was listening to Drake's diss too.
Yeah.
Dude, I just told you literally like 2 weeks ago.
You see how he gets though when somebody tells him the same way they tell him, oh, you're a cheerleader, and I say you root for the underdog? You see how he gets? Dude,
because
now he has to clarify himself.
I have evidence against the contrary.
Now he has to clarify himself.
I can't present my evidence.
It's weird.
It's not weird. I'm just saying, 2 birds, 1 stone. I fucking love that track.
Cool.
That was his best bars about Pusha T.
Right.
Was on that track.
Okay.
So I'm not biased. I'm not rooting for anyone.
Cool.
But hey, I hope For your sake, I hope Drake gets him back, dude. No,
bro, this
I
is
hope
the thing,
Drake
though.
gets him back, dude.
No.
I'm sorry.
See, hey, this is the thing. But like, hey, you can't give a valid your opinion on anything different from another person's opinion, because day and age we live in is outrage, rooting for the underdogs. Like when you say that, you know, we talk politics and we have certain disagreements on that, you get in your feelings, bro, because I'm not in line with your shit. That's a fact, bro. You can listen.
Because I get disappointed.
Disappointed that I don't believe in government? Mm-hmm. Why? It's my opinion.
Because I want you to be involved. I want you to be a part of the discussion. I want you to be part of the change.
Oh my God, bro. All right, cool.
That's why.
Cool, man.
I just think highly of you.
I think highly of you too.
All right. Well, I just, I'll see what I can do. I'll try to get Pusha T on the phone.
Yeah.
See if he can
call him
apologize
up, because
he
called into the Breakfast Club to clarify the shit, and then actually say that, you know, he's coming out with an album also. It's fucking great, bro.
I'm gonna tweet him right now.
It's great that that people will go onto a radio show to explain a diss record about multi-millionaire fucking rap artist, you know what I'm saying? And they call into a radio show to give their story on it. I didn't see Drake doing that. See, this is the thing. He does that all the time. Hey, this is the thing with me, though. This is the thing with me. But when people start the shit and somebody else chimes in, then people want to be like, oh, they're wrong for that. Bro, if you're the first person to cast a stone, bro, that's common nature for them to come back at you. It is what it is. It's nature. But don't sit back and be like...
It didn't just start with this. That's
no, I know. But it wasn't... Drake's career hadn't even started when Pusha T was casting stones at fucking Lil Wayne.
Yeah, he been getting money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cool.
Hey, I'm going to tweet him right now if he can make a personal apology to you for hurting Drake.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind. It's not...
Say, push.
Hey,
a buddy of mine is really upset.
Tell him you root for underdogs. Tell him you root for the underdog, and that you know what I mean. You want to make that clear first. All right, because the thing about it is, hey, first off, too, I'm not going to take the opinion of a man who fucking worships Joe Budden and shit. Fuck off.
I worship
Who
Joe
is
Budden?
he? You do.
Dude, Joe Budden has
you hold him at the highest
music.
Standards, dog.
He makes amazing music. If you listen to Mood Music mixtapes, they're fucking phenomenal.
Was he off meth? I hope he was, because that's when his career fucking took a shit. And it's still in the dumpster.
I mean,
you
can find...
He's a personality now.
You can find criticisms of anyone.
You still want to classify him as a fucking rapper, but he's a personality. Podcast personality. He's not a rapper.
I didn't say nothing about Joe Budden except for his diss tracks to Drake.
No, because you root for underdogs. You root for the dudes who have wood careers.
No, I'd root for the people who make music that I connect with.
You connect with Pusha T selling coke?
Yeah.
This dude don't even do drugs. I ain't never lived that life a day in his life. I don't know if he's even been around anybody who's had anywhere near a sack on them. Weird. That's cool.
Really?
No. But you want to root? No,
really?
I don't think so.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Just keeping it honest.
That's wild.
This is the humble finessers.
That is wild. You must have not been around for a while.
Well,
you know what I mean?
It's cool.
Anyways, push.
Cool. There's other shit going on. We had J. Cole and J. Cole and Lil Pump. Lil Pump. They sat down and did like me and this man are doing with a little less aggression, and talked about, you know, their little back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And it was a pretty good interview. It was you could tell, you know. You could hear, like, J. Cole's done a lot of growing, you know what I mean, through the years and stuff like that. And Lil Pump's a kid, you know what I mean? Not to say anything about, you know what I mean, his quick rise to fame and stuff like that, because that's what's happening now, you know what I'm saying? The SoundCloud rappers, you know what I mean, they take off. They create a new wave that people jump on and ride with, and then make millions off of it. But that's another whole topic. It was dope.
I didn't.
You gotta take a minute out to watch it. It's an hour long, but you know, you learn a little bit about Lil Pump and, you know, his situation before he was a rapper and what led him to rap, and it was cool. It was cool that they handled it like adults, even though one of them is a teenager. You know what I mean? And it was dope. It was really cool that people can come together and actually have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Without, trying to tarnish another person's opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, without discrediting everything about them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We saw who went low. You know what I mean?
We did.
We saw who went low.
Yeah.
This guy.
Pom-poms.
I'm not even going to say nothing.
Pom-poms. You know what I'm saying? Rock out with your cock out. No, but
I didn't see it.
But it was tasteful. It was
I don't
in
even
good
know
taste.
if I've heard a Lil Pump song.
You never heard that one? What's the one? Fuck.
Is it the Gucci Gang one?
Yeah.
I heard it like in Instagram
that
posts.
Shit's
You know
fire.
what I mean? But I never listened to the actual.
He ain't saying shit.
Yeah.
But it's fire.
Yeah, I heard it just on like memes and shit. I never actually heard the song.
It's not that bad. But
I'm surprised that J. Cole actually sat down with him.
Yeah, but he wanted to get to know him. He wanted to know, he did ask him about, what happened with all the fuck J. Cole shit, and Lil Pump. That wasn't even Lil Pump who started that. It was a tweet, and it was a trending tweet, fuck J. Cole, throughout the teenagers. Yeah. And that he made a song, fuck J. Cole.
Why did he say why?
Nah, that's the thing. The whole way he's talking is it's like he doesn't really give an explanation for too much of anything. He just sits back and he's like, this is how I felt. Just what I wanted to do. Like, it's like really like teenager answers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, they're definitely two different worlds. Especially us. Like, we're not going to relate to Lil Pump or what teenagers are doing right now.
No, but it's funny because like what J. Cole said, he said it's almost like the rap game as I know it is shifting into something else, and I'm not okay with it.
Yeah.
Or he wasn't okay with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the whole mumble rap, genre that's fucking came out is like pretty much taking over rap right now. So J. Cole was kind of almost taking offense to it. Yeah. So what he did was, like he started being vocal about it.
Yeah.
And then he found himself, damn near caring a little too much. So he just faded back. He cut off all social media platforms and just started, going with the flow of things. Yeah. But then he got so far behind, he had to get back into social media. Yeah. Because he's just like, well, I'm missing things that people are bringing up to me in this rap. And he's like, I love rap too much to give it up because I'm thinking that.
That's why I try not to hate on like artists or music. Like even back to Pusha T, in one of his interviews, he just said how he would hate on like people. So he said he specifically mentioned the Bay and like hyphy movement. Mm-hmm. He said back then he thought it was the wackest shit ever. Right. And he's like, then I came to the Bay, went to a show or festival or something. Right. And he just got it. He's like, now I love it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now I love all that shit. So it's like with Lil Pump, you got to take it like that's for 16-year-olds. You know what I mean? That's for whatever they're doing.
That's their lane.
Yeah, exactly.
That's no limit for us, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
you're not gonna connect with that music, like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Unless you're in that time.
So frame, I mean, but the thing is, like, there's the music you love. There's like the music you connect with and love. Right. There's the music you just love but you don't connect with, and then there's just all the other shit. And most people, they'll just hate on all the other shit. Like, if it doesn't connect with them, either in a sonic level or a personal level or both, it's just like, it's trash. But yeah, you try. It's cool that J. Cole was like, he noticed that and was like, oh, I'll actually talk with this guy. You know what I mean?
No, it's crazy because that's me.
Yeah.
The mumble rappers, fuck.
We had a debate about like Young Thug, I think, before.
I just don't see the longevity in careers in a lot of that. You know what I mean?
A lot of that, you're right. But what I said in that debate was I think Young Thug's the one who could outlast because he's super incredibly talented. Yeah. Even though they lump him in with these other.
No, people. But see, like, I take the time to when you're making points to go back and listen. Yeah. And I listen to the Thug. That shit slap.
Yeah.
I'm not huge on his form of expression, but
like I said, it might not connect on certain levels. It might not connect.
I could say he's a talented dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in this, to a certain extent, I had to sit back and after like watching the interview, I'm like, damn,
I'm definitely
that's partially me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. And back to what you were saying, we said with Pusha T, with Lil Pump, with all that, like, and what I said with Drake, with like, I like the pathetic songs because I'm pathetic. You know what I mean? I want to cry about the girls. You know what I mean? Everyone try to get them back. You know what I mean?
Everyone has to find their lane.
Send those late night texts. You know what I mean? So yeah,
simp mode, simping.
Yeah, it's like, you find different music you connect with. Like Pusha T, as you were saying, I was never a cocaine kingpin. You know what I mean? But what I connect with is the hustler mentality of trying to get it. And you know what I mean? I was never like a kingpin, but
I'm low blowing.
Me and you, we're copping off the same person.
I'm low. For a while. I'm low blowing.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm low blowing. Those were cheap shots because you were talking about pom poms and shit, bro. I'm a man, and I can sit back.
Look, I'm just going back to connect the dots. That's all I'm doing.
No, but I can sit back and say, oh, I went tit for tat because of this. You know what I mean? Because I felt cornered.
If it's entertaining, it's entertaining.
But this is the thing, though. Like back to the whole, the people hating another person's opinion and dashing their character. Remember what I said the other day? What did I say? Me and you we were on an episode, and I said, "Damn, all I did was give my opinion about something, and automatically I'm a Trump supporter." Right?
I said that?
Not you.
Oh,
but I was bringing. It was a story I was telling you, and it was like immediate. And all I did was give my opinion about one thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you support Trump.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, bro. So now I'm lumped in with this or that because I gave an opinion about something. It's like immediate outrage. For me to say it was the Kanye thing. For me to say that some of the things Kanye said I don't completely disagree with, someone started calling me an Uncle Tom. Same dude.
Yeah.
Right? Because I give my opinion, now you're going off on me.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the subject at hand.
Yeah.
Let's stop with throwing like cheap blows. There's no reason for it.
Yeah.
If someone has a varying opinion from yours, you don't have to immediately go for jugular.
I agree with that, but I don't think like me calling you a cheerleader is that like
no.
That's not that person.
No.
That's just a fucking little barb.
No, the dude, but dude.
No, the other sister. I'm just talking about what I was saying.
Yeah, But
look, anyway, what I was trying to connect with, Joe Budden music.
Okay.
His mood music, right? It was a lot of like depression, dealing with different women,
right?
And a lot of the times I felt like I was going through the same shit. Like
you found a way to relate.
Exactly. So and his bars, he's got bars. His production is wishy-washy. It goes back and forth. So like you connect with that. Pusha T, I connect with the hustler mentality.
Right.
Drake, it's more all I want to be in my life is a square. They have the best lives.
Kind of do.
Yeah. So like the square shit, I fucking love it. Be pathetic about a girl that isn't answering your phone call.
Never be pathetic though.
That's like the extreme word, but you know what I mean. Be a little vulnerable, maybe.
Sure.
Right? With
that's
women.
That's a way better way to put it.
Yeah, I connect with that. So yeah, that's the thing. It's like Little Pump. What do we really connect with? What can we connect with?
Do you
having fun? I guess. No, I don't.
Do you smoke weed?
No, I don't.
Do you do Xannies?
No.
You have nothing.
I'm the pusher, man.
You have nothing to relate to.
Never get high on your own supply, man.
Lil Pump.
Nah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I can respect the fun.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, cause I still like fun music.
Right.
I listen to we just said Young Thug. He makes a lot of fun music.
Yeah.
That I fucking love. It's fun. So I could probably relate on that level. But yeah, it's just not for us to really relate to.
Yeah.
He's never had to like pay his utility bills and shit like that.
Sure.
He's probably never done his taxes yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a whole different world. It's a whole different ballgame.
No, they talked about that too.
Yeah.
And J. Cole was asking him about people's hands being in your pocket and making sure your money's in order and having lawyers. And,
that's what, when you're vulnerable at that age with contracts. They'll be like, "Oh, we'll give you $50,000 up front." You'll be like, "Oh yeah, $50,000."
It was weird because J. Cole was kind of like trying to kind of explain it to him, and his answers were more or less like, "Yeah, I save. No, don't worry about it. I save." But that's just he doesn't. It's almost like with age comes wisdom, as they say.
For sure, it does.
And his answers weren't well thought out. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? But
I just hope those young guys stop doing all the fucking drugs that they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, that other dude, Lil Peep, died. I think other people have had health scares.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne's not looking too good.
No, he hasn't.
You know, Rick Ross keeps going in and out. Like, it's a huge problem.
Yeah.
Not just the young guys, obviously, because I just said Rick Ross and Wayne. But the young guys, they really promote it. Whereas, like, Wayne and Rick Ross, they kind of keep it on the tuck, like the old, like it was for our generation. When you got hooked on some shit, you kept it a secret as long as you could.
Yeah.
But now you're making songs about it.
Yeah, you're what have I called them before?
Like
glorifying being a knock. No one, you know what I'm saying? Like no one. I didn't grow up in that era where it was cool to be a knock.
No, it was cool to be the seller,
right?
Not the consumer.
Not the consumer. Right.
Yeah, it's a whole different world. I really hope that changes because you know what I mean. Lil Peep, I didn't really listen to his music, but apparently his fans really loved him and thought he was amazing.
Right.
And for him to just go out like that, and then if you see the videos of his like last few months, years, whatever, like it was bad, man. Like he wasn't even really living. Like he's not really there. You're a zombie.
Yeah.
And that's sad. He was like 20, right? Yeah. He was like 20 years old. Like, the amount of change I went through, like after 26, it was more than the rest of my life.
It's drastic.
Like, so it's like if you haven't even got to that point, you don't even know what's going on. Like you don't even know yourself at all yet.
Right.
I don't know. But
no, it's good. We're gonna have to wrap this up.
46 in the can.
Game 1, Warriors, Cleveland. Who you got?
Dubs up. What do you mean?
Dubs up. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go Dubs tonight, but people are gonna get mad at this because this is my opinion. And this is what fucking happens. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give my opinion, and I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say I think the NBA gifts this series to LeBron.
The whole series,
dude. Look,
they would love that narrative.
One, Vegas runs sports betting.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. If Cleveland wins this series, Vegas wins, right?
Yeah.
When have you known for Vegas to lose?
So they're going to turn off the magnets on the rim for the Warriors?
They're going to do wild shit. But number 2 is no one of any caliber has won a championship with this type of team.
Yeah.
They're shit.
I don't think they're as bad as everyone says. He's got.
They're horrible.
No, he's got to, like I've said this before. He got to plug in every player that was available across the entire league,
and not.
I don't think they're that bad,
and not give up.
No, he gave up a lot. What I'm saying is, dude, all these players they're all right players. They're solid players.
Right.
It's just the fact that they get around LeBron and they suck. That happens to everyone. That happened to Isaiah Thomas, Kevin Love, D Wade. He went back to Miami and was balling.
Isaiah Thomas had a squad.
But he was balling. He came over there, was doing nothing. Even Derrick Rose, where you go to the Timberwolves, start balling like off the rip.
So who's the number 2 player on the Cavs? Are you sticking to it?
Number 2 player on the Cavs. Let me think. I mean, I guess LeBron would be there. He might be number 3 though.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. No, hey, it's good.
No, there was someone.
That was a tester. That was a tester.
No, there was someone else that really turned it up. I'm like, damn, I think he's a little better than
Tristan Thompson.
Nah.
Cook.
Nah.
It's not Love.
No, Kevin Love's number 1. Let's get it straight.
Migraines and all.
No, he's the greatest.
Concussions and all.
He was averaging.
He never gives up on a team.
He was averaging like 27 points on the Timberwolves. You know what I mean? MVP candidate.
That was eons ago.
MVP candidate.
That was eons ago. All right.
No, but
so tonight you're going Warriors. Series you're going Warriors.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm not. It's never a sure thing with me. I'm not the type to ever call it. I don't ever. I felt like an idiot for even talking about how bad the Rockets were doing because then they damn near beat us.
Don't take my opinion out of context. It's just it's just my opinion. But okay, so do you want to make a friendly wager on who wins the series?
Me?
Yeah.
No, because I want the Warriors to win. And I think they're gonna win. But
what if I was taking Cleveland?
Nah.
No wager.
I don't want to make a wager. I don't like betting. I don't do sports betting. Like, I know you like it. You enjoy it, right? I'm not.
I used to have a problem. Yeah. Don't bring up don't drag my skeletons out of the closet. Pusha T, please don't do that. I can't. You know what I mean? I got hidden babies and shit. Please don't. You know what I'm saying?
Second best player on the Cavs is Jeff Green. That's who I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
Jeff Green's second best player.
Arguably.
LeBron's number 3. No, arguably. LeBron's done amazing things this season. It's been a legendary season.
Right.
So it scares me that you could be correct that the NBA will pull some strings.
Yeah.
And that worries me a lot because it's a possibility.
A betting man, I mean, you get more for your money if you take LeBron.
Cool.
It's true. In Vegas, you got to bet.
This is the thing. This is sensitive to me because after the early 2000s, I kind of stopped watching basketball off and on for years.
Right.
Because it was so bad. The Kings Lakers, the infamous.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is bullshit. And then I saw
Donahue or whatever his name is.
Fuck. And the way they would fuck over the Warriors because they were nobodies. So they would just fuck them over.
Yeah.
Even a few years ago, I want to say 4 or 5 seasons ago, the Lakers were just limping through the season. Limping. They weren't even seeded. And then in the last 3 weeks of the season, they were shooting like 3 times the amount of free throws of every team they played, including the Warriors, until they got that 8th seed. So it was like the NBA didn't want to do a playoffs without Kobe and the Lakers.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So it was the disparity between
literally
the fouls being called.
His Achilles was fucked.
Yeah, but the disparity between the fouls being called for the Lakers and against the other team for 3 weeks. Because the whole narrative was like, damn, the Lakers aren't even going to make the playoffs.
Right.
And suddenly, for 3 weeks, they're shooting fucking 50 free throws a game. The other team's shooting 15.
Right.
Until they got that 8th seed.
Yeah.
That's like, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Sports are weird. But
Dubs up, you know?
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we'll be back to talk more if there is a rebuttal to the Drake and Push.
For sure.
Mush.
I'm sure it's coming.
Saga.
I know Drake's probably cooking something up. It'll probably be a hit song. Everyone's going to be dancing to it at the pool parties.
Shaking my fucking tail feather, brother.
Everyone's going to be at rehab. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to be at Wet Republic dancing to it. That's how he wins. I can't fault it, though.
All right. So this is episode 46. Signing off.
The humble
In the can.
Finessors on air with